All right, everybody, welcome back to another video here on Financial Friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Trust me, there will be some context for that here within this video. Thank you all for joining me. Financial Friends is a community of people who love business, finance, and investing related content. If that's you, join the friend group. We're trying to get to 1,000 friends or 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. That is the goal. That way I can monetize this channel. Yes, I know, I'm being honest here, and continue to make more videos. It'll help me break away from everything else that I am doing so I can financially support this endeavor and continue to make videos here on YouTube. So thank you so much for your support. Go ahead, check all the links in the description. Those are the different social media platforms or right behind me. Let's go ahead and get into the video. We're going to add a new stock to the portfolio, talk all about that. The market was not good today. The market was extremely down, but this gets me excited. This market is bad. It is red. As you can see, the little red illumination around me. It is not good times in the stock market, but for us here in the dividend journey, building this dividend portfolio, it's amazing. It is fantastic because we can buy our dividends cheaper. You can see our dividend yield is nearly 2.43%. Our yield on cost, because we're paying for those dividends and those stocks are actually going down, we have a lower yield on cost. Let's go ahead though and update some of the positions we have bought more of. We did go ahead and get a dividend here for the Johnson & Johnson position. So yes, every little penny does count. And you could see here our average cost on share per share did drop. Why? Because it was buying back in at a cheaper valuation. We went ahead and made a bigger than normal, I should say, purchase in SCHD, 2.895 shares of SCHD, one of our core positions in the portfolio. And we did have to spend a little bit extra here, bringing our average cost per share up just slightly, ever so slightly, of course. And then the moment we've been waiting for, what stock did we add? Well, you could see here I put a poll up on Public. Go ahead, follow on Public if you're not already. I post daily. We had 578 votes. That's absolutely amazing. And nearly half of those votes were for Procter Gamble. I am not going to lie, I was polling for Procter Gamble the whole entire time. You can also see we did have a poll up on Twitter as well. Starbucks did win. This only had 10 votes. So the votes here were 5 for Starbucks, 4 for Procter & Gamble, not outweighing that over 400 votes over on Public. And then we did have one here in the community tab as well. Starbucks winning that with 50% of the votes. With 20 votes, that means there was 10 votes here and 5 votes for Procter & Gamble. So again, not outweighing the nearly 250 probably plus people that voted here for Procter & Gamble. So we did go ahead and add that position. So you could see here, we're going to add a holding, Procter & Gamble. We have 0.447 shares of Procter & Gamble at an average cost of $145.35. Now I'm going to be able to purchase more of this position at a cheaper valuation, so that is very exciting because this stock is already down 5% since I last made the purchase. We will be continuing to buy all these positions. As you can see, we're down over 5% in almost all of them, which is a good thing for the portfolio. Brings our annual income to $21.74. Next week's video will be updating our goals. We had a couple of goals. We're looking like we're inching further and further, going to destroy those goals. So we're going to keep on updating them, raise those standards. Now, in terms of Procter & Gamble, we can go ahead and get rid of these things here. That way we can focus just on the new stock we added to the portfolio. Let's go ahead and take a look at their brands. This is one of the major reasons why I wanted to invest in Procter & Gamble. As you're going to see later, their dividends are strong. They continue to raise them. They have been around since 1837. I am not worried about this company financially. They have pricing power. They are dominant. They are brands that we know and that we love. All good. Charlie Banana, Loves and Pampers, the two big ones here in baby care. We have Bounce, Cheer, Downy, Tide, Gain, some of the biggest names in the fabric care space. Bounty, Charmin, Puffs, which is, you know, like a Kleenex. That's not Kleenex, different brand, but it's like Kleenex. We have Always for feminine care, Tampax, Gillette, Braun, Gillette's Venus. Those are massive in the shaving and grooming area. Head and Shoulders, Old Spice, Pantene, Dawn, which is the biggest dish soap in the world, Cascade, Gain Again. I think we had Gain up here, if I'm not mistaken. We did, okay. Microban, Febreze, Swiffer, Mr. Clean, and this is actually an emerging insect repellent, and Crest and Oral-B, as well as Scope, not to mention Metamucil, Vicks, Pepto-Bismol, Prilosec, and ZzzQuil. Oh yeah, and Native, Olay, Ivory, Secret, and a couple of others. This is a massive brand, massive brand. They have a lot of, I should say massive company with a lot of massive brands underneath that umbrella. So I decided that it would be interesting if I ransacked my house and looked for some products that Procter & Gamble makes to see if I couldn't find a few of them in my own home, right? Because we see online, yeah, they own the big brands, but does everybody buy the big brands? Well, I checked my own stuff. This is my daily body wash right here. Native, yes, lilac and white tea. I smell amazing afterwards. Thank you very much. Native body wash. Crest toothpaste. Oral-B toothbrush. Vicks Dayquil. Let's see if I can find the logo on the back here. Procter & Gamble. Febreze air freshener. Gillette shaving cream. My mom runs a daycare out of our home. Pampers diapers. And Charmin toilet paper. So, if that doesn't tell you that me, as one household, owns all of these, I don't know what will. Go right now, pause the video, come back in a minute. I want you to comment every single Procter & Gamble product you can find in your house, and my guess is everyone watching this video has at least one, probably three. Go ahead and check. Pause the video, come back and comment. If you're back from that, which I hope that you actually did go and do it, I'm very curious to see all of your comments in the comment section. Let's take a look at Procter & Gamble's dividend statistics. So they have a dividend of $3.65. It's going to be a 2.65 yield. Now, I think this is a yearly dividend. So let's see what else we can find here. This is the big one. This is really what I was looking for. 66 years of dividend increases in a row. Now, I mentioned this company's been around since 1837, so they've been around for 175 plus years, and they've increased their dividend for now the last 66 years. These are some of the biggest brands, the most recognizable brands, the most consumer trusted brands in the world. And the thing that excites me is they're not just sitting on these companies, right? I mean, these are staples. Vicks is a staple. Crest is now a staple. Gillette is a staple. Febreze is a staple. But Native is a new brand with more and more SKUs coming into locations like Target, right? I mean, you go into a Target, go down a Target aisle, you'll see 20 different versions of Native products now, and a couple of maybe a year or so ago I was just seeing body wash and shampoo. So they're continuing to do this thing where they are innovating. They're adapting to new visual effects, right? This is minimalistic and aesthetic. This is really not, right? It's quite bright. This is the old cool look of things. This is in, and they're aware of that, and they're making that a priority. This toothbrush, yes, I did buy it. It was $15. It's magnetic on the back. It sticks right in my thing, right where I need it. And it's heavy and it's weighted and it feels good in my hand. And it's sleek, all black, and just nice, aesthetically pleasing. I paid $15 for this toothbrush with a reusable head that I can, pop in and out. The old, just yellow, purple, blue toothbrush is out. So without continuing to drag this video on, I love Procter & Gamble, what they're doing. I like their business. I like the 66 years of consecutive dividends. I like their pricing power. I am in on this company. I like this company. And because it's already fell 5%, you bet your bottom dollar I will be putting more into this stock. I will be looking to invest heavily in this portfolio within the next couple of months. I mean, the stock market, like I can show you right here, is down big. We're going to keep averaging in. We're going to continue to build this portfolio. Look out for the next video. I'm going to go ahead and make big purchases or some purchases on all of this different stocks within our portfolio, as well as update you all on those purchases, the allocations, how we're going to move forward during this market, and update our goals for the end of this year. So if you liked this video, if you like Procter & Gamble, go ahead, hit that like button down below. As I mentioned earlier, if you didn't go ahead and look through your house, go right now, walk through your house, find all the products you can find, comment them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.